Video Sports, only on Fox 47 News at 10.
A disappointing day at Michigan International Speedway as the Firekeepers Casino 400 was postponed due to the weather. The race is now scheduled to begin tomorrow at 5 p.m. Two big names in Detroit pro sports were at MIS today with important jobs as Lions head coach Matt Patricia and former Red Wings star Darren McCarty were helping with the race. Patricia was the grand marshal for this one and McCarty was the honorary pace car driver. No word on if either of them will be around tomorrow yet, but the two were already shocked with how much access NASCAR gives the fans and media to the drivers on race day.
You know, in my world on game day, you're not getting close to any of the players or coaches, and we're in our locker room and kind of all by ourselves. And I just think the access is amazing. You know, just really where NASCAR opens up the doors to allow the fans to have that kind of up-close, personal kind of contact on race day is pretty amazing.
He worked for Bill Belichick, and I worked for Scotty Bowman, and they would never have it. It blows me away, like Matt said, the fact that you can go talk to the drivers, the crew, you know, as they're getting ready for like a big race. And that's just like nobody's allowed near anybody like Super Bowl week, let alone, you know, in the playoffs.
The Michigan baseball team remains one win away from their first College World Series appearance since 1984. They had a chance to win their Super Regional last night, but the UCLA Bruins were able to extend the series to a decisive third game. That brings us to tonight's decisive Game 3. Currently, the Wolverines down 2-1 in the fifth inning. Defense once again harming the Wolverines. A couple of more errors already in this one for Michigan. We'll keep you updated on that one as well tomorrow. Well, the rain might have impacted the race at MIS, but the Motor City was able to steer clear of most of that today as the Tigers wrapped up their series against the Minnesota Twins. Let's head out to Comerica Park. After winning last night's contest, the Tigers were looking for a series win against the Central Division leader. Top of the first inning, Twins already up 1-0 when Nelson Cruz absolutely golfs that one out to left field. That gets into the bullpen there, and the Twins had a 3-0 lead. That was the 11th home run of the season for Cruz and the fourth straight game that he has homered. In the bottom of the first, Castellanos up to bat. Nick Castellanos, that is, grounds into a double play. Nico Goodrum does score, but from there, it would get very ugly and fast for Ryan Carpenter. It was just not his day. The Tigers fall 12-2 the final. Minnesota takes 2 out of 3 in the series. And over in the Midwest League today, the Lansing Lugnuts saw a 3-game winning streak snapped by the Lake County Captains. They fell 5-2. They will wrap up their series with the Captains tomorrow at 7 p.m. Now let's take a quick look at Game 6 of the Stanley Cup final between the Blues and the Bruins. Blues had a chance to win the Cup tonight for the first time in franchise history, but barring a miracle, this series is headed to a Game 7 in Boston. Bruins currently leading this one 5-1 with just under 2 minutes to play. Well, the Lansing United Hoops came into today in first place in the Midwest Division in United Women's Soccer. The Hoops were undefeated and had not even tied a game yet. And the Hoops, well, they were able to continue that role today as they hosted AFC Ann Arbor. Lansing United got 2 goals from Tamaya Robinson and another one from captain Danny Steffen. Ann Arbor did come back to make things interesting, but Lansing United hung on for a 3-2 win. The Hoops improved to 5-0. The team also won on Friday, so a little bit of rest upcoming is much needed for the Hoops.
We're tired going Friday, Sunday, and we've had several weeks in a row we're playing 2 a weekend, and we're nursing some injuries, and so we're trying to get people rest. And mentality changed a little bit. We substituted, and I thought Ann Arbor did a good job of kind of surging forward a little bit. But overall, super happy with the 6 points, top of the table, and the ladies they're really giving a lot for the club.